What is going on YouTube? It's Sankey and I make videos on the stock market, guys. I've got a jam-packed one for you today. I'm talking about the Bitcoin miners that have been exploding today as I predicted in my video if you saw that yesterday, right? So I'm going to be telling you my plan going forward and what you could potentially see with these Bitcoin miners in the near future. Remember, this is high risk, high reward, so it's exciting. So you do not want to miss this one. Before I do, please check out that link down below. That's Trading212 and grab yourself a free share of stock worth up to $100. Now, without further ado, let's jump into the portfolio and see what is going on. Up on screen is my YouTube growth portfolio, currently standing just under £46,000. Now, if you saw my video earlier in the day, this portfolio has risen $1,000 in the day. So it's doing well. And this is because of the performance of a couple of the plays that I've put you guys in over the last few days. So CrowdStrike being one, Okta is another, Roku, one that I gave you 2 weeks ago, is also doing well. And if you've been following along with the strategy that I've given you by buying the dips in some of our EV plays, your portfolios will also be doing well now as they make a recovery. Guys, that's why I started this portfolio, so we can get you fantastic returns by jumping in on the same plays as me. The idea is to get your portfolios from your first $1,000 to 2,000, then from 10 to 20, and then eventually from 50 to 100. Guys, we're building wealth over here. Okay, so let's kick things off right by jumping into our home run play, and that is Marathon Patent Group. I put you guys on this play about 20 days ago and they've made the double up. They're up over 100% since then. So big congrats to anyone out there, and I know there's a couple of you guys who have messaged me who jumped into Marathon a couple of weeks and you guys have doubled your money, so this is amazing. So in terms of what my strategy is going forward with Marathon Patent Group, guys, I'm reinvesting my profits because Bitcoin is on the up, right? There's a lot of forecasts about where Bitcoin is going to be in 2021 and they're pretty mind-blowing. So I've seen forecasts that start off at Bitcoin hitting $50,000 all the way up to hitting $400,000. And we know that Bitcoin miners such as Marathon are going to be big beneficiaries of this explosion in the Bitcoin price. So if Bitcoin really does reach these heights, then we could actually double the double up in Marathon Patent Group. So I'm reinvesting, guys, holding firm and waiting to see what is going to happen in the future. So after doing some research and some digging into Marathon Patent Group, it really does look like they're gearing their business up for the next level. They're making a lot of investments and they've been steadily prepping for this potential rise in the price of Bitcoin. So up on screen, you can see Marathon Patent Group purchases an additional 10,000 S19j Pro ASIC miners from Bitmain. Now, Bitmain themselves are a massive organization involved in Bitcoin and they're actually looking to IPO. So when there's more information about that, I'm going to put this on your radar. And they also plan to open a second data center, right? So they're literally working behind the scenes, gearing up, ready for a lot of production. So in terms of what you guys should potentially expect from Marathon Patent Group going forward, do expect volatility, right? This is a high risk, high reward game right now. Now, I do expect a lot of profit taking. So if you do see the shares heavily in the red in one day, I do think this is going to be off the back of profit taking. But if the momentum in Bitcoin continues, and it does look like it's set to continue, then as I said in the beginning, Marathon Patent Group is set to benefit from this largely. Now, do bear in mind, I don't hold a large amount of Marathon Patent Group, nor do I plan to. They're well outside my top 50 holdings, but this is just a play to have a little bit of fun with as Bitcoin rises, right? And see if we can double the double up in the very near future. Our next Bitcoin mining play that I've gone ahead and purchased some more stock in is Argo Blockchain. Now, I introduced you guys to them yesterday. There's a couple of reasons after doing some more research about why I like them, right? The first is that they are the only miner on the London Stock Exchange. I think this gives them a little bit of monopolistic power when there's funds who only want to allocate capital to the UK and specifically to Bitcoin companies. They have to go with Argo, right? Secondly, just like Marathon Patent Group, it looks like they're gearing up their business for the next level. So as you can see, it says the crypto miner signed an equipment lease with Celsius Network for 4,500 Bitmain miners for a term of 24 months. Again, it mentions Bitmain because they're a massive equipment provider to these Bitcoin miners. So I think this is fantastic to see both Marathon Patent Group and Argo Blockchain gearing their business up, ready for the next level, right? It looks like these companies, they are visionaries. They're looking to expand and grow. Alright guys, so check me out. Up on screen I've got a couple of more Bitcoin mining plays for you guys to potentially jump in. Now they might actually just present more upside than Marathon Patent Group and Argo Blockchain, and I'm going to tell you why. Do bear in mind though that they are listed on Canadian stock exchanges. Now these probably won't be available through your Robinhood apps or your Trading 212 apps, so you might have to use another broker to access them. Now, first up, we've got Hive Blockchain Technologies up 10% on the day, and they're pretty large, right? If you see, market cap of just under 900 million. Next up, we've got Hut 8 Mining Corp up 24%, so higher, with a lower market cap of 243 million. Next up, we've got Bitfarms up 33%, so even higher, and a smaller market cap of 117 million. The last up on screen is DMG Blockchain Solutions up 35%, even higher, with an even smaller market cap of 73 million. So guys, you can see what is going on here. The smaller the company, the more volatile that share price is, the more opportunity there is to potentially get a better return, right, if you invest in them. So if you are looking to make the quickest return in the shortest space of time, you might want to look into someone like a DMG Blockchain Solutions. They are a lot smaller, so there's a larger possibility of that share price rising up higher, right? The larger that market cap gets, the less opportunity there is for them to explode. As you can see, that correlation is clearly there. So do look into DMG Blockchain Solutions and Bitfarms, because they are the smaller of the bunch. So if you've been rocking with the channel for a while now, you know what time of the day it is. It's question of the day time. This question comes from Darren Yates. The question is, could you please explain how to use the stop sell limit on Trading 212? So thank you very much for sending in this question. And guys, if you have any questions or comments, do leave them down below for me. Please light up that comment section. It's fantastic to hear from all of you. So this is a very good question, and it's come at a great time because it does relate to this video and what I've been saying over the last few days. A lot of these Bitcoin mining plays are high risk, high reward, right? And there's volatility to be expected in them. Now, if you've doubled up in a play, for example, there is an opportunity for you guys to lock in your profits by using the tools that are available to us through our brokerage apps. So I'm going to show you exactly how this works using Canaan, which is a play that I put you guys on yesterday as an example, right? So Canaan right now is trading at $4.26. Let's say, for example, that we invested in Canaan when it was $1.50, and we want to lock in double our money, right? So we want to lock in profits at $3. No matter what happens to Canaan, if it drops down to $1, we're going to lock in profits at $3. So what we do is we hit sell. Now, going through the options, we don't want a market order, because if we sell Canaan at a market order, when the stock market opens tomorrow and Canaan's trading at, let's say it's trading flat, it's going to cash out at $4.25, right? So we don't want that. Moving over to the second option, which is a limit order. This again is no good, because let's say, for example, we set a limit order of $3 here. Again, when the market opens, it will just cash out at $4.25, because the limit order is going to cash out your money at that price or better, right? So next up is a stop order. Again, this is no good to us, because if Canaan does drop down to $3, what it's going to do is it's going to sell your shares at market price. So it may not sell it at $3, it may sell it at $2.50, right? So what we need to use is a stop limit order, because this gives us precision with the selling process, right? Remember, if Canaan tanks, we want to cash out at $3. So what we need to do is head to stop price and we type in $3.25. Now this will start the selling process at $3.25, and then if we touch $3, we put that into the limit price, it will cash out at $3. So the selling process started at $3.25, and then once it drops a bit more and hits $3, it will cash out and protect our investment. So if you are investing in any of these Bitcoin plays, do expect some volatility. This is high risk, high reward, right? There is the potential to double up your money pretty quickly as the Bitcoin prices rise. And do remember, we're not building out full positions in these companies. We're just throwing a little bit of money in them to have a bit of fun, to see if we can make the double up in a short space of time. Now, do use the investing tools that are available to you. The stop limit order is going to protect your investment on the case of a large drop in their share price. So guys, thank you very much for tuning tuning in today. Do hit a like on the video. It really helps the channel out. If you're new, do hit that subscribe button. I post every single day. Remember, we're here to make you guys some money. So as I always say, check into the channel each and every day because the stock market is rapidly moving and you never ever want to miss a beat. So I'll catch you guys on the next one.